I'm back to full strength, whatever that is for me. Feel great. Took that 2-ish month break. Terrible idea. But I won my 7th in a row. 7th or 8th, I think 7th. And then I lost my round 2. But I had the black pieces against an athlete rated 1779. And I was not just winning. We're going to find out with the analysis. In complete control. I work nights. I'm addicted to online chess. I haven't really slept. Played Blitz all night. I'm going to figure this board game out. More importantly, I'm 30 years old now. I'm going to prove an adult can become a grandmaster. Not that I will. I started during COVID. A lot of stress, Google the H-1B visa. I showed up, but during the Biden administration, gosh, if these idiots stay in power, they'll send me to jail. Just because I'm an American worker, I have the evidence. They harassed my mom. Doesn't matter. So now I'm pretty stress-free. And instead of stopping at age 30, which was kind of my number where I need to move on, I'm giving it one more term. At worst, I'll be 34 years old. I live in America. USA, USA. I'm going to get these games in. And aside from my lives, which is just for documentation purposes, it's like a folder. It's easy for me. I'm not sponsored. And after the Neiman situation, people are entitled to their opinions. Corporations are entitled to their right to defend themselves. I don't trust them. So I'm going to play chess because I like to play chess. We're going to figure out how good an adult can get. But I just document them on my lives because I don't use my lives for anything else. And I'll do a monthly real video with a thumbnail and shit to break down my most interesting and or instructive over the board games for that month. That's what I'm going to start doing. And as you'll see, this is a decent level of chess. I mean, almost 1800, which is a good club player. My first... And this opponent, it's not new, but I'd say he's like 1,000. I did the white pieces in my second game, not the first game. Yeah, it's not a good move. I wouldn't think. And this is a beginner, a good beginner, I guess, by rating that I'm playing. So one, you can't defend that pawn, and you're going to lose it. He kind of had an interesting idea. I don't look at incorrect ideas, but once a few moves played out, I saw what he was trying to do. He's trying to use the rook and the knight to attack this. Before probably wasn't the best move, but yeah, okay, second best move. I figured that was the best move, but I figured they were close, so I wanted a little different. Yeah, so now, yeah, double pawns, but you have an isolated pawn. These pawns are going to work together, so I don't really care. These pawns are going to be the difference. These pawns are just going to protect my king. Now, again, these are not online players. I mean, they might play some online. But online is a complete joke and waste of time. I'm just addicted to it. And that's where all of my games are logged from COVID lockdown. So I'm interested to see my progress. And chess.com does a good job if you don't have a club. But if you have access to a club, Online is a waste of time. So this here, so what he's trying to do, and again, it's a beginner tactic, is he thinks I'll end up here, and then he's counting, though. He's counting well. And I'm going to try to trap his bishop, which would be the plan. This is one of the only moves I really thought about at all. Because if I go here, which I did not go here, I played the better move. And then he was going to try this. Because it probably works against some 900s. So had I gone there to trap the bishop in, fork check, I lose. The other thing that might happen at the lower levels is I would take there. Well, then I made it. I guess I made it anyway, right? I didn't look at it very long. I just saw what he was. Well, he's not made it because I have that, but it's lazy. So I play here. There's no danger at all. And I win pretty easily. Another difference between 900, 1000s and my level is I might not fight out of that as black, especially after you lose that one. But I'm going to make him make some moves and think. And I stopped taking notations because his clock got low. But basically, he did a good job of trying to eliminate the trades. Of course, I'm just going to use my bishop to block a check. And you're going to have to always bring your queen back here. So I'm going to get to simplify. And just for fun, I think would you go there? No, I think I went here. And then you were setting up that, I think. So I went here. Why did I do this? It doesn't matter. That probably wasn't the move that was made. Yeah, that's what was made. That looks right. So now you have to play there or there. I think you played there. And I might have done this. Maybe that. Might have made a pawn move or something. Or no, I think you stayed. Maybe you went there. It ended up. I try to include everything for newer players in case they watch this. How do I set up the board? No, I don't want to lose a position. Well, no, I didn't do that. I'm just going to try to get the position I had. I don't remember how it happened. No, I ended up checking with the bishop. I remember that for sure. However it happened, I somehow gave a check with the bishop. Yeah, that's how it would have happened. Probably went there, and then I forced the queens off. Is that what I did? I was just having fun since I have so many pawns. And then brought my king around. That was the first game. The second one, which is the most disappointing loss I've ever had by far, I'm going to input right now. What the heck just happened? Am I going crazy, or did the pieces just jump and make a gunshot noise? I know they did. I saw it. I don't suffer from hallucinations. But it'll help me perform better in the dream position exercise. I'm willing to hallucinate. All right, we're going to say he was rated. You can learn something from every game, whether you're stronger or weaker. Computers are such a variable. And to just write people off of any age or compare it to past examples where there were no computers, or at least information was not so publicly available. That's not right. Okay. I got to figure out how I want to name these. I worked in systems, and it's lovely to think everything in software is beautiful and there are no fire drills. It just works. No, it's a shit show. It's an impressive shit show with very talented people managing the shit show. I think they're talented, but it's a shit show. It's editing in the live environment, not testing things properly. Sometimes the data is so bad you can't test it. You got to do it in the live environment. And if it's a low-risk program, you just do it. Give your manager plausible deniability. I didn't say that. That's how my content is. I can dress nice, slow down, listen more, and be normal, even at work if I had to. But it's not who I am. Content and chess, for that matter, are perfect. Some structure is required, but not a lot and not all the time. So that's kind of how my library is. Edit in the live environment. If we think everything has to be perfect before we roll out a content idea or software for that matter, we'll never do anything. You got to get it out there and then fix it if you need to. Fortunately and unfortunately, no one really cares. I ran into Sam Shanklin, and he seems like a good dude. But at the end of the day, he's going to play his tournament. I think I've ran into him twice or maybe 3 times now. And some other grandmasters. They're all very kind. A few ask how my games went because they can tell I'm leaving. But it's not like they have time to talk about it. They're preparing for their own. So no one cares if I blow a lead. I'm mad at myself. But that mindset keeps me from being too much of a perfectionist. I got another chance tomorrow. I had a good attitude. And this kid, of course, he's an older kid, isn't working. He's just playing chess. Some of his tournaments were not in St. Louis, so I'm assuming his parents have some money to travel. Good for him. But it's certainly an advantage against an adult. So I'm trying not to be too hard on myself. Okay, so we got that. I played as black here. Usually I'm going to keep things symmetrical in these shorter time controls against stronger players. Longer time control, I play as Sicilian. There's just more tricks. It can get real sharp in the Sicilian, so I don't want to do it against a stronger player at this time when the time control is less than 60. What do I do here? Pray that. I sense online cheap tricks coming, but he's too high rated to do that. He knows better, and my rating's respectable. So he didn't want to lose to me. It's very, very sad that I didn't complete this. Yeah, either or. Nine. Yeah, it doesn't look right now. It doesn't look right. It's probably D3. I thought for a second here, but I was pretty sure what I wanted to do. Play 94. So I'm considering the right moves. I'm now using my clock more to decide which one I want to use instead of actually trying to find the moves, find the candidate moves. King D1. Yep. I agree. Like C6. Now I've got an option here. And I chose, I knew it wouldn't like that move as much. But he's playing some garbage. It's not a trap or anything. It's easy to defend, but it's an online opening. I mean, bringing your queen out that early. I'm not stupid. It's kind of offended. I want to see if he's actually any good now. And I probably have to play there to survive. Yeah. So he did what he was supposed to. And now is where I'm pretty sure he messed up. This makes no sense at all. No sense at all. Because I should be in the lead. Yeah, I figured I was. And I just built on it. I figured I was going to castle here. If you want that pawn, I'll get in here. Of course, that's not what's going to happen, but that's the, I guess, threat, if you will. So now I get the lead back. And another indication, I wasn't sure if he's really 1700 strength. That's a move I would make online when I'm tired, just to solidify the pawns. But I feel like that's a situation you should think. 21. I played King G7, which it has to like that. Yeah. Now that's good because I did end up pushing that pawn. It's tempting to think I'm going to cover these dark squares. If you start trying to cover the dark squares, it gets broken real easily, and I'm kind of screwed. 22. A3, I didn't like it. I guess it's fine, too. I feel like you should be trying to do something right now. H5. Yeah, I'm all over it. If you want to break him, I want you to break him the way he broke him, which I assume the way he did it was the proper way. I don't want him breaking this opening up. Played rook F7. Wasn't completely sure. 24 G4, yeah. Yeah. And I thought for a while on this one. But I ended up taking it. And now, a pretty committal decision. And this is an example where I would be totally punished by a really, really good player. He's a lot better than me, and he's a good player. Good club player here, but an elite player would not allow me to turn this into an advantage. 26 rook h3. And that didn't look right at all. Yeah. Because what I saw is, of course, you can't use your pawn. Nice little tactic. I see my intermediate tactics immediately. And I played so much online chess. When there is a bad move like that, I've already kind of anticipated it because I've seen so many stupid mistakes. But if you take, you have to take with your king so you don't hang your rook due to the relative pin. I'll check. I'll get that pawn. If you take, I still have that. And then I'm in the lead slightly. So rook a4. And b4 was played. I saw it. I didn't think that would be a move. I thought it would put you in a lot worse position than you ended up being in, according to the engine. 29. I thought I was winning here by maybe a pawn. Well, I am a pawn, but I mean that much. Just because you're up a pawn doesn't mean you're better. Better by about +1 in terms of the evaluation bar. And he thought for a while here. Ended up playing G5, which I knew wasn't good at all. And I did, of course, make the right move quickly. And it's so maddening I didn't win this game. Good gosh. I believe you played the right move. And I wasn't completely sure here. Apparently I was wrong. I'm running a little low on clock at this point. Lower than I'd like. Gave him a little bit of life. But what I anticipated was like this pin is not a huge risk. Because when I check, your king would have to take. And then when your king takes, I would have this fork, which is why I did that. I wasn't worried about you taking that pawn, but maybe I should have been. Or at least worried about the bishop controlling. So that's why I played it. King d3. Yeah, you can't take it, as I mentioned. And then 32. I think I played there. It would make sense too. 33. You probably did that. I think I played knight s7. I definitely would have. That's what I have written down. I don't think that's what happened though. But somehow I ended up losing this game. I've never been more sad. I don't think I've been that sad in my life, to be honest with you. That would have gotten me to my goal for the month of October, which is 1,600. That would have got me in the low 1,600s. Trying to stay positive. Got another chance tomorrow. Get a little more sleep. Sundays, I'm at my best. I wish the 45-minute time control were on Sundays instead of Saturdays because I don't have to work the next day. I'm just gonna walk my dog, tell her how pretty she is, so I can leave her for 8 hours tonight, and then play chess tomorrow. Write those down neatly. 3. C1, okay, 6. Gosh. Game continued. The guy who invented or played a very integral role in the e-ticket for airplanes had ADD. He was for JetBlue, I think. But that's how it works. Someone whose brain's a little chaotic, you're going to see this level of obsession and attention to detail with everything I do. My folders, my content notebooks where I'm planning before I got older and had to start working again. Like, I'm a little chaotic. So my processes have to be perfect. Yeah. We'll play a few blitz games. I'll lightly look over that. I've got it made right now. Ideally play on Saturday, 1 or 2 games. Take a nap before work. And then Sunday, I'll play my first round. And then during round 2, I'll take a bye and do my second serious analysis of my Saturday games. I usually take it. Just want to give me a pawn. Thanks, friend. Got a pawn. Why not solidify it? And why not double yours? Clown show. It's a clown show. Joke. Just a grown-ass man. Wants to hang out in the phone booth. Eat lunch meat without bread. Judge me. I feel like there's plenty of recent content where I'm playing online at a well above 2000 level, which isn't anything to brag about. I'm going to play on my phone again just because I can walk my dog, take a break, go rock climb, whatever I want to do, and then just play one game. Short, intense, frequent rest. Chess is too difficult, as are any intellectual pursuits. You just play and play and play like I do. So, try to stop doing that. Ah. Oh, wow. Thanks. No, make the right decisions here and get out of this mess. That's not it. Uh-oh. I got to do that now, otherwise. Not because I want to. Leave me. Man. Yeah, double. Good turkey. No sodium from Deerberg. Great. Should go right back there, huh? Queen leaves the F5, which it shouldn't. Yeah, you're right. What are you doing? What are you doing? Okay. Can't do that. So you have to give me, and you can't do that either. Clown. You take anything seriously? Or your relationships, maybe? Do you volunteer? You don't take chess seriously, that's for sure. That's a fact. I tried to give you an advantage, you wouldn't accept it. Yeah. Well, yeah. Nice. Very nice. I should see that. Even tired. Dude, just going and playing some over the board. I'm reviewing my games. I feel better. Just showing up at the club for a little bit, playing some over the board. Everything about life is right. Aside from, not winning. No one's perfect. Why? Why would you do that? That would not be the right move. Told you. A little bit more time than I have here. What do you want? What do you want from me? Huh? Quit bothering me. Good save. You can't really do anything, though. Doesn't look right. Doesn't look right at all. Because now you don't have time to pin me. I think it's safe, and you don't. Well, you can open it up, I guess. Maybe. Yeah, let's get your bishop to block your rook. That looks nice. Yeah. Jeez. Yes, Jordan. Yeah. We'll survive. Nah, it's not good. Not good. That's bad. Real bad by you there. Enemy. Okay. Let's do have this. And then if you went there, I could slide and use my pin. But then if my knight's not there, I don't have a way to give that check anymore. So I don't think that's a good move by you. There are ways to survive with it, but I can't imagine. Okay, I'm not scared of the check though. Hmm? Why would you do such a thing? You pretty much gotta leave the file. Give me your rook. Boy. Okay. You can lose the game if you want. What'd you do? You want to open the file? Thanks. No. Yeah, let me check. Take the pawns. Take the pawns. Wow. Why is it double clicking here? It's even. Doesn't feel even. What happens when you blow a lead? Feels bad. Feels real bad. I mean, you got to move a rook there, right? A rook to and that's not the idea. The idea is, aren't you clever? The idea is I block you now. And I'll still get your bishop. And if you go back, and I think you should go back. Clown show. No. You lost your privileges. Loser. We've been going live for too long. You ain't getting enough. What did you want? Really ain't nothing. I can drop that. Wake up in the morning. Make it all back. Lose again the next day. I'm going to stop doing it, though. It's not funny. It's the worst of my life. Nothing cool about it. No role model for the kids. I promise you that. Don't want to be like me. Use your college degree. It was a silly move, that F6. Okay. So you can't discover anything. Can you sack it? Kind of. Yeah, no, you can't. No, you can't really do that. It's not a risk. Son of a... Just take it and make it easy on yourself if you're smart. Not all enemies are smart, though. Yeah, I told you. Rook B, no. I'll get your dark bishop. Be careful. I'm on the hunt for dark bishops, but only for now. Might not last forever. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do it. Nah. I didn't fix my problem. Did not fix my problem. That check was terrible. No. Jeez. Yeah. Okay. Jeez. No, it's not a check. They didn't relax. See, yeah, you gotta quit playing. You gotta quit playing. I'm thinking my king is still being checked, but it's not. Yeah. Okay. That's a bad move. Your back rank's weak. Loser. Yeah. If you don't suck on that one decision, you got a chance here. But now I'm in the driver's seat where I belong. I should have went there first. It'll be okay. Not ideal. Not as easy. Easy enough. Okay. Easy does it now. I'll get that pawn from you. Watch out. It's mine. Why wouldn't you try to make it hard on me? Why would you trade the rooks there? You have no fight in you, that's why. Darn it. Ugh. Okay. Yeah, some double pawns if that's what you're into. I didn't make you do it. Don't play victim. What does that do? I don't like it. I disagree with it. Yeah. Okay. One of the ways that weird little bishop move can come back and help. I don't do it because it's good. I do it because it's different. I mean, you can sack it. Oh shit, that's game. Well, it's almost game. Jeez. Start giving them stuff. Do this to yourself. Brain's pride. See, they're no good. I'm just gonna waste each other's time. Take the pawn. What'd the pawn do to you? You don't like pawns anymore? Pawns are your friends, especially when they're handed to you. No effort. Okay. I mean, you're right. But at least you're fine. I wouldn't do that, though. I would not do that. Yes, start, didn't. I did something like root before. I'm gonna quit playing half-ass chess and go take care of my dog. Have a good day at work, and then hopefully get the 1600 off the board tomorrow. So not even waiting for you to make your move. No, you should probably take the pawn. Ah. Yeah. Check. Yeah, you just go G8. Pretty simple. That works. Mm. All right, I'm gonna get my dog. G 24/7, 1 minute blitz. That's called bullet, my friend. Get it right. Talk to you next time.